I have said that the body is not more than the soul, and I've said that the soul is not more than the body, and nothing, not God, is more to one than their self is. And whoever walks a furlong without sympathy walks to his own funeral, dressed in his shroud. And I and you, pocketless of a dime, may purchase the pick of the universe, and to glance with an eye or show a bean in its pod confounds the logic of all times. And there is no trade or employment but the young man or woman following it may become a hero. And there is no object so soft that it makes a hub for the wheeled universe. And I say to any man or woman, let your soul stand cool and collected before a million universes. And I say to mankind, be not curious about God, for I who am curious about all am not curious about God. No array of terms can say how at peace I am about God and about death. I hear and behold God in every object, yet understand God not in the least. Nor do I understand who there can be more wonderful than myself. Why should I wish to see God more than this day? I see something of God each hour of the 24, and each moment then. In the faces of men and women I see God, in my own face in the glass. I find letters from God dropped in the street, and each one is signed by God's name. And I leave them where they are. For I know that wheresoever I go, others will punctually follow forever and ever. And as to you, death, and you, bitter hug of mortality, it is idle to try to alarm me. To his work without flinching, the accoucheur comes. I feel the elder hand, pressing, receiving, supporting. I recline by the sills of the exquisite flexible doors and mark the relief and escape. And as to you, corpse, I think you're good manure, but that does not offend me. I smell the white roses, sweet-scented and growing. I reach to their leafy lips. I reach to the polished breasts of melons. And as to you, life, I reckon you're the leavings of many deaths. No doubt I've died myself 10,000 times. I hear you whispering there, O stars of heaven, O grass of graves, O perpetual transfers and promotions. If you do not say anything, how can I say anything? Of the turbid pool that lies in the autumn forest, of the moon that descends the steeps of the suing twilight. Toss sparkles of dawn and dusk. Toss on the black stems that decay in the muck. I ascend from the night, I ascend from the moon. I perceive the ghastly glimmer as noonday sunbeams reflected and debouch from the steady and central to the offspring, great and small. There is that in me, I don't know what it is, but it is in me, wrenched and sweaty, cool and calm my body becomes. I sleep long. I do not know it. It is without a name. It is not in any word or dictionary or symbol. It's something it swings on more than the earth I swing on. To it, the creation is a friend whose embracing awakes me. Perhaps I might tell more. I plead for my brothers and sisters. Do you not see, my brothers and sisters? It is not chaos, death. It is form, union, plan. It is life everlasting. It is happiness. The past and present wilt. I have filled them, emptied them, and proceed to fill my next fold of the future. Listener there, you there, what have you to confide in me? Talk honestly. No one else hears you, and I stay but a minute longer. Do I contradict myself? Very well then, I contradict myself. I'm large, I contain multitudes. I concentrate to them that are nigh, I wait on the doorstep. Who has done his day's work? Who will soonest be through with his supper? Who wishes to walk with me? Will you speak before I'm gone? Will you prove already too late? A spotted hawk swoops by and accuses me. He complains of my gab and my loiter. I too am not a bit tamed. I too am untranslatable. I sound my barbaric Europe over the roofs of the world. The last scud of day holds back for me. It flings my likeness after the rest, and true as any on the shadowed wilds, it coaxes me to the vapor and the dusk. I depart as air. I shake my white locks at the runaway sun. I effuse my flesh in eddies and drifted in lacy jags. I bequeath myself to the dirt to grow from the grass I love. If you want me again, look for me under your boot soles. You'll hardly know who I am and what I mean, but I shall be good health to you nevertheless, and filter and fiber your blood. Failing to fetch me at first, keep encouraged. Missing me one place, search another. I stop somewhere, waiting for you.